Hey, what's up, Coin Fam? We'll be talking about some super valuable quarters that sold at auction for a lot more than 25 cents. Watch this video and you'll know what makes these coins worth big money and how to identify these valuable coins. Let's get right into it so it all makes sense. This is a really cool looking quarter. There are actually two errors on here. It looks like there should be another face looking to the right at George Washington, but this is what's called an off-center error. This quarter was struck about 40% off where it should have been. Because of this strike, the date was never captured on this quarter. The reverse of the quarter is the result of reverse brockage. Sometimes a coin will get stuck to a die or comes in between a planchet and the die. When the die presses the original coin against the loaded planchet, the design of the coin can get pressed into the new coin instead of the image from the die. This reverse brockage resulted in the mirror image of George Washington to become pressed into this off-center quarter. Errors like this are rare, and the positioning and detail on this one makes it look like it was intentional rather than accidental. This quarter was graded about uncirculated 58 on a scale from 1 to 70, and it sold at auction for $3,600. The U.S. Mint conducts testing of different metal combinations for our coins. The experimental combinations are made into planchets, and they may be struck to help determine whether the alloy mixed is right for our coins or not. Sometimes these coins get out of the mint and they escape the scrap bin. They fall into the hands of collectors where they're preserved for eternity. This is a 1999 Philadelphia minted quarter. It was graded Mint State 67, only 3 grades away from a perfect 70. This quarter was minted on a gold-colored planchet and would really stand out if you saw it in circulation. A planchet like this can look similar to an annealing error. This quarter struck on an experimental planchet sold at auction for almost $10,000. Why did this quarter sell at auction for over $17,000? Upon first glance, this looks like an ordinary 1943 quarter. We can tell by the date that this is a silver quarter, so it's worth more than 25 cents already. But the silver in this quarter doesn't make it worth $17,000. Let's take a look at this quarter a little more closely. Take a look at the L and the I in Liberty. Can you see the doubling on those two letters? This is what's called a double die error. You can also see doubling on several letters in the motto, "In God We Trust," as well as the date. How does this happen? When a die is being created, it's pressed by a hub that contains a negative image of the detail of the design. If the hub or die rotates, even slightly, in between these pressings, the doubled image is pressed into the die. Any coin minted using this damaged die will result in the doubled image pressed into any new coin. This double die quarter error was graded Mint State 66, and it's considered one of the better looking coins within this grade as indicated by the green CAC sticker. That's why this 1943 quarter error sold at auction for $17,000. The obverse of a coin is the front or the head side of the coin. Let's take a look at the reverse of this next quarter right here. Now let's look at the obverse. See the problem? The image on both the front and back is the reverse image for the Washington quarter. This coin was struck with 2 reverse dies. Somehow a second reverse die was loaded into the press, resulting in this double-tailed quarter. You'll win a lot of bets at the bar with this one, but if you want to make the big money, you need to sell one of these at auction. This quarter was graded Mint State 66, and it sold at auction for almost $42,000. If you want to learn more about rare coins worth money, click on that video to the left. Thanks for watching.